Things that I love about architecture, that's a good question. I guess this is maybe kind of what drew me to architecture when I first kind of was deciding what I wanted to study. Architecture gives you the ability to create a space or building, whatever it might be, that outlives you. I definitely love the uniqueness of everybody's design, and you can take little snippets of everybody's design and incorporate it, and that's actually encouraged in architecture. A lot of times with professions, it's like you gotta kind of stick to yourself, nobody else can see it. But I like, especially about at Andrews, is you can have designs and you kind of bounce ideas off each other to create a better design in the overall.
It actually is the process to me that I enjoy, and it's I like it because it's a lot of thought. It's a lot more thought than you might think that goes into one thing. Then like the outcome is like a lot of effort and intentionality has been put into it.
I'm pretty fascinated with the process, from something that starts out with an idea to putting it out on paper and then having that being, built and seeing that with your eyes. I feel like for me, that's something that I love about architecture.
The freedom to design what your heart desires. I would say the collaborative work is another thing I like about architecture. Some people don't like it. I think it helps you grow as an individual, especially if you're able to push through differences in design. Seeing your work come to life, it's a great feeling. Once you see it out and about, you drive by and you're like, I helped design that. That's cool.
The idea that architecture is something more than just a building, it's like a piece of art that people occupy and live in, and that's something I feel like is taught very well here, especially by like Andrew Von Maur and people like that.
I like that architecture allows us to tell a story and to learn about stories from others, I think. And initially I chose architecture just because I like art and science, and I thought it was like a perfect mix, but I think I like it now more for that humanitarian aspect of allowing people to tell their story.
So one of the biggest things I love about architecture is that architecture is a place for people to make memories. Memories are associated with locations, so either it's nature or like your grandparents' house. So I've always wanted to be that creator and be that person that could make a memory for someone else.
I chose to come to Andrews University because I wanted to come to a school where Adventism beliefs were the backbone of the education that we get. Being here, it's amazing because it's more family. It's like a family-oriented environment.
I guess the relationship with faculty, they're always very open to whatever questions. It might seem like a dumb question, but they have the mindset like there's no dumb questions.
They teach a more traditional style. So like I have a bunch of other friends that go to other universities, and that like is very modern and very I don't even know what I'd call it, but it feels very grounded and like traditional here, which I have an appreciation for, because it's kind of similar like Notre Dame or like University of Miami and stuff like that. I don't know, it feels like a family. Like from day one, like from freshman year, you have upperclassmen like helping you out, and that's something like I want to help with like the freshmen or like sophomores and stuff like that. Like it's like a community, like you say you're from architecture, then instantly you're like, okay, you're one of us,
I really like the focus on mission work, the focus that we have on the people and not being an architect. I like it's more focused on those who actually use the building. I really like the studio environment. It's like super distracting, but but I think it's good to help like train yourself to find balance, like wherever you're working. Like, yeah, you can socialize with your friends, you can goof off, but it's also a really nice place to, I don't know, learn and learn about yourself and how you work.